Procida, Sail Italia's main base, is a small island in the Bay of Naples. The city famous for its artistic heritage lying at the foot of Mount Vesuvius. Famous for the evocative atmosphere of its palaces, castles and squares. The fascinating and lively island of Procida is home to fishermen and seamen. As Procida has only been on the international tourist circuit for the last few years, it has kept its old world charm. At the fishing village of Corricella, you can admire the brightly coloured houses, all huddled up next to each other. The island has always been a favourite of artists and intellectuals who have made it a setting for their works. For example, it was here that Elsa Morante wrote Arturo's Island. The island has been chosen as a film set for a number of films, mainly on account of its views and typical Mediterranean architecture. We recall The Postman with Philippe Noiret and Massimo Troisi, and The Talented Mr. Ripley with Matt Damon. Procida is the ideal starting point for visiting the other islands in the bay. The island of Ischia is approximately 4 miles from Procida and was an ancient Greek landing point. Today, it is an international thermal spa centre. It offers impressive views and beautiful coastline. Approximately 20 miles away is the glorious Sorrento coast, and opposite is the island of Capri, the island of mermaids. Beloved of the ancient Roman emperors and more recent writers, it is now a top destination of the national and international jet set. Its sheer cliffs rush straight down into a turquoise sea. The island of Capri offers breathtaking natural scenery, including the extremely popular Faraglioni rocks, the natural arch, and the well-known Grotta Azzurra, or Blue Cave. Leaving Capri, let's visit one of the most beautiful coastlines in Italy, the Amalfi Coast, with its sheer drops, characteristic inlets, beaches and picturesque villages, among which Positano stands out, delightfully resting on the cliffs overlooking the small Ligalli Islands, where Rudolf Nureyev set up his retreat. Amalfi, one of the ancient maritime republics, gives its name to the coastline and boasts a famous cathedral. Another recommended itinerary starting from our Procida base takes you to the Pontine Islands, almost at the center of the Tyrrhenian Sea, off the Lazio coast. Ventotene is the first island, midway between Ponza and Ischia. The island offers a vacation experience that brings you into direct contact with nature, well away from city chaos. Arrival on Ponza is scenic and inviting, with the port's semicircle of rose-covered houses. And only a few miles away, there is Palmarola Island, uninhabited apart from a few restaurants open in summer, and only accessible from the sea. A short trip by tender affords a better view of this marvelous island.